Assalamu alaikum. I'm Tamara Musa Nusairat. I'm from Jordan. I'm a PhD student in Doctor of Philosophy in Science and Technology at USIM University. I'm pleased to have this opportunity to present my paper entitled A Recent Assessment for the Ransomware Attack Against the Internet of Medical Things, in cooperation with my supervisors, Dr. Madiha bin Muhammad Saoudi and Dr. Ghazwan bin Ahmed. The paper includes abstract, introduction, cybersecurity attack against IOMT, IOMT security challenge, ransomware detection methods, significance of the study, conclusion, and finally, future suggestions. Let me describe the abstract of this work by presenting a concise description on IOMT, relevant topics associated with IOMT security, and how to handle the most important threats to both medical devices and patient records, saying the magnitude, complexity, and diversity of cyber threats against the Internet of Medical Things have increased over the past several years, making it challenging to implement effective defense strategies against these cyber attacks, especially against ransomware. Balancing security requirements and rapid innovations and adoption with the Internet of Medical Things is challenging in healthcare industries. Hence, this article presents the identified features in ransomware architecture that triggered the ransomware attack against the Internet of Medical Things. The experiment was conducted in a control lab environment with open source tools and by using hybrid analysis. As a result, 13 related features that include initial access, persistence, execution, defense evasion, credential access, discovery, impact, command and control, privilege escalation, lateral movement, collection, network communication, and MD5 have been identified by analyzing vulnerabilities, potential attack routes, and successful security breach against the IOMT. In the future, this work can be used as a reference and a guidance for other researchers with the same interest. Now, let's move to the introduction. Several points will be highlighted, such that employing devices in IT technology and specifically in healthcare system. IOMT is a growing business projecting about $255 billion in 2026. For this reason, works are underway to secure IOMT architecture, which is as yet not very well secured. Despite the optimization efforts in this field, still ransomware is the main threat to IOMT ecosystem, as threatened and breaching data still happening very regularly. The other slide talks about cybersecurity attack by identifying the ransomware killer chain, as it has been developing methods to understand the threat data and to reduce damages as shown in the figure, which start with assets, threats, and attack by localizing vulnerabilities and risks. Finally, developing countermeasures based on risk analysis techniques. Next slide describes challenges that are facing IOMT security. The main fields are privacy, scalability, economic measure by assessing the cost and describing the impact on environment, by reducing the power needed for the whole process. Hence, collaboration between manufacturers, healthcare providers, and cybersecurity experts is a must to reduce security posture against IOMT system. Next slide describes ransomware detection methods, which is based on knowing the hacker's attitudes and patient disclosed data associated with IOMT. It's important to take care of this field to improve biometric security system and to make sure that graphical homomorphic encryption is well studied. 13 essential features are found enough to describe and to analyze potential attack routes by providing valuable insights into the security landscape of IOMT. As a good approach, the table describes 8 IOMT detection methods and the relevant topics associated with this approach. By describing the dataset, weaknesses, and suggestions that are needed to improve the security measures. The next slide talks about the significance of this study, which lies in 3 items: developing a smart healthcare system, focusing on sensors, wearable and handheld devices, and also the review highlights vulnerable security and privacy attack. The conclusion. This slide is to conclude that this paper successfully provides a complete summary on IOMT technology in security matters and provides significant problems that are related to security concerns in IOMT by using cryptographic and non-cryptographic technology. And finally, the paper has shown the importance of signature and behavioral-based detection technique, which still needs improvement as the times goes on. For the completeness, the last slide is about future suggestion. First, refining behavior-based detection technique by incorporating advanced machine learning algorithm and real-time monitoring for immediate response and mitigation. Second, research on adversarial reliance can help develop detection systems that withstand evasion technique. And finally, detecting ransomware can advance the field and contribute to a more robust and effective defense against ransomware attack. Thank you very much for listening. I hope that you got some useful information from my lecture, and thank you again. Thank you.